Hey guys, it's your coach Greg D here with another video, and today I want to talk about something that I got reintroduced to over the last few days as a result of my Shakeology cleanse, which is intermittent fasting. Now, the reason why I want to make this video is to, give you some information as far as like what it is, how do you do it, and is it safe for your body. Now, really, what you're doing with intermittent fasting is you're giving yourself a window to eat and a window not to eat. More often than not, you want your window to eat to be shorter than the one that is not to eat. Now, the whole purpose behind this, and it goes to through my research of like paleo and primal diet, things like that. If you give yourself a longer period of not eating, what you're basically doing is you're giving your body more time to burn fat, burn off stored fat as energy, as opposed to, if you have, if you're eating all day and you're spreading out all these like 6 to 8 meals, I mean, your body is like constantly burning the food that you're eating as energy, as opposed to, burning off the stored fat that you have. Now, if you think about this, back in, hunter-gatherer days, like the in primal times, basically when you ate is when you hunted, or when you were able to, find fruit, or, any vegetables or anything like that. So there might be times where, you were able to eat a lot, but then there were also times where, you may go 12 hours, 16 hours, or maybe even a full day without eating. And, from my experience and my research, I've noticed that, there were no really, big primal people. I mean, most of them were lean, athletic looking. So that's really the purpose behind this. So what I'm suggesting here is to not, go balls to the wall at first. And, if you're used to eating, 6, 8, maybe 10 small meals a day spread out over a day, don't, just give yourself a 6 hour window to eat, the next day, and then not eat for 18 hours, because your body will hate you for all that whole day. So what I'm suggesting is, kind of work your way into it. Maybe go 12-hour window to eat, 12-hour window not to eat. When your body gets used to that, maybe make the window to eat smaller. So, make it maybe a 10-hour window to eat, and a 20, what a 14-hour 14-hour window of not eating. So basically, you know, when you do that, I mean, if you are someone that has a family, if you are someone that has kids and you like to eat dinner with them, for example, when you come home from work, if you work like the 9 to 5 type job, this gives you a good window, especially if you don't usually eat your first meal of the day until you get to work or right before work. That gives you an opportunity to, eat dinner with the kids. And you also have a 14-hour window where your body is just, basically burned off stored fat. So basically, the purpose of this is to get your body fat percentage down. Now, also, you can work on your goals with intermittent fasting. So if you want to lose weight, you can eat the amount of calories that you need. Obviously, you'll need to be in some sort of caloric deficit. I mean, whether that's, 100 or 200 calories, or 5 or 600 calories, whatever it is, whatever you're, however you've calculated what you need to, maintain losing weight. But you want to make sure that you get all of those calories in that window. And the same thing goes with bulking. If you're trying to put on size, put on mass, but make it so that it's just muscle mass, you want to make sure that you're getting your caloric surplus in that window. And you, like, once again, whether it's 100, 200 calories, or if it's 500 calories, whatever the case is. So basically, the thing that you want to try here is, as your body gets used to this, make your window shorter and shorter. Now, I wouldn't go shorter than maybe like a 6 or 8 hour window, just because you're, just because you really can't, our body's not really capable of eating like 2,000 calories in, one meal. I mean, some people can, but I know that I can't. So I would say, keep your eating window to about 8 or 10 hours. And also, try to keep eating healthy foods. I mean, granted, you're going to have a longer time to burn off, the fat, the stored fat. But I mean, that's not exactly an excuse to just go and, say, okay, well, if you have figured out that you need 2,200 calories to keep losing weight and to lose your body fat, that doesn't give you an excuse to eat 2,200 calories in pizza and ice cream. Try to, keep your healthy foods in mind, your high protein, your fats, your healthy fats, and your good carbs. So that's something to think about. Like I said, I mean, I've done this before a couple years ago, and I lost like the fat and the weight just melted off of me. And like I said, the Shakeology cleanse kind of reintroduced me to this idea, so I'm going to move forward with it and try it myself. I'm going to give myself an 8-hour window to eat. I need about 2,000 calories. I'm going to stay in between about 2,000 to maybe 2,400 calories, somewhere in there. And I'm going to see if it works again like it did before. So, that's just, my take on it. So I challenge you to think about it, look into it if you want to. There's plenty of resources out there relating to, intermittent fasting and paleo diets and primal diets. So take a look at it. That's the video for today. Like I always say, guys, where there's a will, there's a way, and I'll see you guys soon.